Today, for the first time, I'm venturing to say something which I should have said much earlier. As today I told you that it is necessary that you have to recognize me. And that recognition is fixed. That condition is fixed. I cannot change it. As Christ has already said, that anything against me, anything against me will be tolerated, will be forgiven, but anything against the Holy Ghost will not be. It's a very big warning, very big warning. Perhaps people don't realize what it means. Of course, none of you are against me, that I know. And you don't do anything against me. That's very true. After all, you are my children. I love you very much, and you love me. That's only the warning that Christ has given you. But one must think why we are not progressing so fast as we should have. When people are mesmerized, they fall completely flat on the ground in front of their gurus. Absolutely. They give up their money, they give up everything. Homes, houses, families, children, and just go flat when they are mesmerized. Without asking any questions, without going into any detail, without trying to find out the life of their guru. All such people also go very fast into darkness, into greater darkness, and into complete destruction. But you are Sahaja Yogis, and you have to construct yourself. I didn't want to shatter your egos before, never to tell you in these words. Perhaps this is the first time I am saying this to you. That you have to dedicate yourself completely to me, not to Sahaja, but to me. Sahaja Yoga is just one of my aspects. Leaving everything, you have to dedicate. Complete dedication. Otherwise, you cannot ascend any further. Without questioning, without arguing, complete dedication is the only way you can achieve it. People still get caught up, still get into problems. What's the reason? So many people ask me that once we have got realization, how is it, mother, we go down? The only reason is that dedication is not complete. This complete reverence and complete dedication has been not established. You still do not know that I am divine to that extent as you should. I don't say all of you, but still, if you look into your heart and look into your mind, you'll find out that complete devotion that you had for say Christ or for Krishna or for any one of those who have been is not there. Krishna said, Sarva dharmanam parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja. Forget all the religions of the world. Religions didn't mean the religions like Hindu, Christian, Muslim, but he was meaning all the sustenances. Forget all the sustenances and completely dedicate to me. That was 6,000 years back. There are many who would still say that we have completely dedicated ourselves to Sri Krishna. Where is he now? Even those whom I have given realization, they say like this. Of course, there's no difference between him and me. But today, I am the one. I am the one who has given you realization. But our first consideration could be our jobs, our own problems, our family problems, our financial problems. And dedication is the last. I'm elusive is true. My name is Mahamaya. I'm elusive, no doubt. But I'm elusive just to judge you. Now the dedication is a very important part of the ascent. Why? Because when you are precariously placed, when there is immediate danger to your existence, at this time when the whole world is standing at a precarious position where it is going to be destroyed completely, it's very important that you cling on to things that is going to save you with complete might and complete faith. Like you are getting drenched in ordinary water, doesn't matter. But if you are sinking in the sea, and there's a question of this moment of existence and that moment of destruction, that time, if a hand comes forward to fetch you out, there's no time for you to think anymore, but cling on to it with all your might, with all your faith. When we have badhas, when we are surrounded by negativity, we get aware of it. A little bit we get confused. That's the time we want to cling on. But the badhas give you ideas which are detrimental. So big struggle is setting. At that time, what is the best way? The best way is to forget everything else. Forget that you are possessed or this badha or anything. With all your might, whatever is there, you have to hold on to it. But our style of dedication is very fashionable and modern, in which Sahaja Yoga is by the way and Mother is very much by the way. I'm sorry, it's not going to work out. I don't have to tell this to Indians, because if you read Devi Mahatmya, it's sufficient. Even if you read her 1,000 names, it's sufficient. That She can be only achieved through bhakti. She can only be achieved through dedication. She is only fond of her bhaktas, the devotees. It's nowhere written that she is fond of people who can talk better, who can argue better, who dress better, who live better, who have better surroundings, but her devotees. And this devotion and dedication should not be a frenzy or anything, but should be sustained, continuous, ever flowing, ever growing. That's the only way now for further development. For us, so many small problems are important. Somebody has a house, somebody has a admission in the college, somebody has some job to be done. All these considerations are the dharmas which Sri Krishna has described as Sarva Dharmanam Parityajya Mamekam Sharanam. Give up all the dharmas, all these so-called dharmas, like a Patni Dharma is the duty of a wife, then the Pati Dharma is duty of a husband, then the Putra Dharma is the duty of a son, the Pita Dharma duty of a father, and duty of a citizen, and a duty of a world citizen. All these dharmas are to be given up entirely. And you have to surrender fully from your heart. I am what I am, I've been that, I'll be that. I'm not going to grow any more or less. This is an eternal personality. It is now for you to get out of me whatever is possible. To make the best use of your birth in these modern times. To grow to your full maturity. To be able to work out a complete design that Divine wants to do through you. As soon as the dedication starts, you become dynamic. Clinging on to that. For this, meditation is the only way, I should say. Of course, rationally you can do many things. You can rationally accept me. Emotionally you may feel closer to me in your heart. But through meditation, surrender. Meditation is nothing but surrendering. It's complete surrendering. Which is a difficult task for a modern man in the Western countries. He only surrenders to people who mesmerize, who fully mesmerize them. They become slaves of people who mesmerize. But in their own freedom, their ego is more powerful than their spirit. In their own freedom. That's why all the free countries have gone to dogs. Because ego plays part, not the spirit. They cannot master their ego when they are free. Only if somebody can just entangle their ego and mesmerize them, then they are all right, they are shut completely, they surrender. And it's so obvious from the way these false people have mastered their art of making slaves out of you. In your full freedom, complete freedom, you have to surrender. Freedom does not mean ego. One should understand. Freedom is killed by ego. Not only killed, but is disfigured and disgraced. It's made ugly. Freedom in its subtlest form means complete egolessness, no angularities, complete hollowness, just like the flute, so that the melody of God could be played well. That's complete freedom. No hangs on.